is no one other than our high impact teen chair, the amazing Farah Hussain. Farah is passionate about building real relationships, the ones that last a lifetime. She inspires women to be the best they can be, with a focused emphasis on becoming independent and resourceful. With years of corporate experience, the professional approach is engaging, authentic, and inspiring. Her impact can be felt locally and internationally.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lucy. See, when somebody gives you that introduction, you actually think, is that me? Well, it is. And it all begins with a connection. That's what I always say. So about myself, Farah Networking, Farah Hussain, my background is corporate, 21 years in the corporate world. And that's a long time. But I left the corporate world because it's just a number for me. And I wanted to have an impact and help others. My mission is I would love to create a tribe of at least 500 people on an international level, connect them and build their confidence and help and support each other. It means so much to me, as Mel will tell you, because I'm working on that as well, Mel. So that's my mission, to do that. My journey started off with, you're going to laugh at this, but it's not. My journey started off by cleaning tables. And I say that with so much pride, because if I hadn't gone out, if I hadn't done what I did, I wouldn't be here today. That's how I started in my career and going up the ladder and leaving Nespresso a very good position and moved on from there. So that's a bit about me. Networking, the importance of networking. Oh my God, I can't talk about it enough. Networking is so important, not just in your business, but also in your personal life. You make such phenomenal friends. You learn so much. It opens up doors for you. And it is what it is, and it's not rocket science. See, when you talk about networking, and a lot of people will say, oh, well, I go into a networking event and I never got a sale. Well, let me tell you one thing. The day you stop selling is the day you make sales. And I always say that. And that is because of building relationships. So I'm going to talk a bit about Farah Networking. Now, Farah Networking, I actually opened the doors on the 4th of May during pandemic. And wow, that was a big decision to make. And the reason why I did that, because I've seen the opportunity of connecting people on a wider level, internationally and globally, because we're sitting in our homes and we can be sitting behind our laptops and we can make those connections. I met such phenomenal people during pandemic. I met Amanda Rosie, I met Mariana Babas, I met Terry Lee, I met so many people that we're absolutely friends. And it all happened through that one connection. So what happens at Farah Networking is that you come and have a chat with me. If you want to understand how networking is done, I will take the time out and I will show you and I will tell you how Farah Networking works, because it's not just a networking platform. That's really important. Then you decide what event suits you. It could be a Monday, it could be a Tuesday, it could be a Wednesday. It depends on your flexibility. Now, you've got to remember, in the mornings, people have conference calls, or they want to drop the kids off at school. So I've introduced a Tuesday from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So it's comfortable for those people to come in, have their breakfast, which I love having in the morning, and then it starts me for the day. So you choose your event, and then you start getting to network. As simple as that. So your network is your greatest asset, because the reason why that is and why it's so important to me for networking is because if I hadn't networked and if I hadn't put myself out there, I wouldn't be here today. And it all happened, and you're going to laugh at this. I was the person on LinkedIn who didn't have a picture. And here's me doing TikTok and putting myself out there because I hated my picture. But somebody said to me, a good friend of mine, Thea and Greg, they said, Farah, if you need to do it, you need to put your picture on it. So I did, took a wee selfie and oh, look, oh my God, I don't look nice. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care. But because I did that and I started putting stuff on in LinkedIn, every time I went out to a coffee shop, I could feel people tapping me on my shoulder and saying, oh my God, you're Farah from LinkedIn. And I'm like, oh, how did you know? Then I quickly realized it's all about visibility, visibility, visibility. So networking, I want to make it simple, efficient, and affordable. That's what makes Farah networking stand out from the crowd, because it's not about upgrades, it's not about different packages, it's about keep it as simple as possible, efficient, formal but informal, and make it affordable so everybody can join in and create that magic as well. So networking made simple, you start your journey and it is only £14 a month. No contracts. You don't like it? Nicest possible way. Don't worry about it. There'll be other networking events that you will like, because it's not just about this networking event. It's about how you feel inside. If it feels good here, then that event will be good for you. If it's not, then don't worry about it. I've also put in another theme to Farah networking. It's about advertise with Farah. Advertising is about planting seeds. Remember that, guys, planting seeds. And I'll tell you a story about it. There's a great ad on TV, Specsavers. I absolutely love those ads, and I actually watched it. I never forwarded it, and I watched it. So when my son needed his glasses, where did I go? I went to Specsavers, because that was there in my mind. So advertising is all about planting seeds. So I've introduced packages and got fixed plans. So you can do a single advertisement. If you've been on my Remo platform, you'll see at the side, you get links to your websites. So you've got single packages, we've got starter pack, and then we've got recurring plans as well. So you can do it monthly, or you can have all of them, and it's only £36 a month. But it is for those people also who don't want to network, or they don't have the time to network, but they've got a place where they can advertise, because Farah networking is not just based here in Scotland, it's on an international level. And the more you talk about people and the more you see those signs, it stays there. So when people advertise and they say, I don't get my ROI back, you do get your ROI back, because it needs to be consistent and people need to know who you are. And if you see your name all the time, then it becomes credible. So that's what I've introduced, advertise with Farah. So if I would like to ask at this point, if you know any tradespeople, because tradespeople don't like to network because they're too busy and they've got to do things out and about. This is a great package for those people who want to be promoted in different ways as well. So networking is an investment in your business. It takes time, and when done correctly can yield great results for years to come. I am a living example of this quote, and I absolutely love it, because if networking is done correctly, it will definitely be an investment for your business for the rest of your life. But remember, it's all about the right networking type. It's all about the right type of people that you surround yourself with. Through your networking, we create power teams. I've created a power team. Ben is in one of those teams. Our Manda Rosie is in that team as well, because it's really, really important that we all work very closely together in order to build confidence and trust as well. So these are the things that people say about Farah networking. I'm not going to read it all out, but you can read it yourself. And the feedback is absolutely amazing. And sometimes it's really hard to take all this feedback in, and it can become overwhelming. But do you know what? If this is helping people's businesses and people's personal lives, then I will take it on board, because then I realise that this is icing on the cake. It's really important to get this feedback. But I'm always open to change. If people want to make a difference, or it's not working for them, I'm willing to listen to them and make that change for them. So that's Farah networking in a nutshell. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you, guys.